So, Brian, obviously you've had some great success coaching players and coaching female players. So, I'd like to ask you two questions. One, what advice would you give coaches out there as a coach, coaching females? Well, just coaching, so coaching in general. And then as a second part, what advice would you give coaches that are male coaches that are coaching females and how they can do it better?
Oh, very interesting. The first part, just about coaching.
Yeah. What would be your best advice, like your nugget? You know what I mean? If you have.
Well, I don't know if I have anything.
You got something.
I think that it's important that we don't make decisions about young people that are about ourselves. I think it's important to make. If I could say it, don't ever make decisions about coaching for your next job. You don't use your coaching to get yourself advanced in some other position or more money. You coach. You're never going to gain respect for that. People like you, don't like you, but if your position is always what's best at the time for the people that you have to make decisions for, then those decisions are always based on them and not about what's going to help you in the future for yourself.
So what you're saying is, as a coach, your responsibility is not to yourself, but rather to those that you're coaching.
Of course.
And the honor of that.
In the honor of that. And if that's not enough, then you shouldn't do it. I mean, you really have to enjoy the development of young people.
Okay, I love that. And that's something I've seen. I've filmed some great coaches recently, and all the great coaches, and it's not a byproduct. It's because they focus on that. They're great coaches not because they have great drills or they know this or they know their technique. Rather, they're great coaches because of the byproduct of actually paying attention and caring about the players.
I agree.
And it was amazing for me to see that, and developing and growing the players.
The players were a little nervous today because you were filming.
Sure.
But you see, we tell everybody, you can't be an energy vampire. You can't take away, you have to add. So part of the responsibility of a player, and it helps them, is to add energy to other players and never take away because you focus on yourself. You focus on others. They were a little tense, they weren't as funny today. But they're incredibly cooperative. Everybody's incredible.
It was really amazing to watch it.
It's always cooperative. It's always positive, and it's always what you can do. And it's important that players understand that and do that. And as long as they trust the coach, and as long as you continue to communicate with them, and as long as you have a great staff like I do, then it's very rewarding in practice every day for everyone. Everybody likes each other, and everybody cares about each other. And you have to be likable for everybody to like you.
Okay, now let me quickly ask you, now, what advice do you have for male coaches coaching females?
Well, the first advice is that you're a male. I'm a white male coaching women. I don't know what they think, and I'm not about to know what they think, and I'm not presumptuous after 35 years to think I do know. But,
and after 35 years, you must probably know that you know less.
Yes, that's exactly the quote. You know less every year. I do listen, and I do have experience. So my experience gives me some ideas and some suggestions I can make, or ideas of what direction these women are taking because of women in the past who have taught me. So as long as I have my experience, I can share with the players, but I can't share beyond that. I can't share what they're doing, but I can share what players in the past have done and what they have told me, and I can share that, and that's the only thing I can do. But for me to think I understand what a woman is going through is not fair. I can tell them what the women have told me in the past and see if that fits to them. But that's the boundary.
And the other thing is, the very first thing you said, and was probably the most important, and I've learned this over time as I get older, is listening.
You have to listen, yeah. But you have to hear, and you have to hear. And it's hard to listen and hear because of time and decisions that we have to make. So, you communicating with women that you're going to coach as a male is very important. I do believe, and I give them reason to believe that they can trust me and every player, and I work on that every day.
Cool. Okay, great advice. So to see more videos, go to volleyball1on1.com.